There are three things that we talk about in cloud computing. We talk about the laws of economics, we talk about the laws of the land, and we talk about the laws of physics. I think compute provisioning has exactly the same laws applying to it in terms of the laws of economics. And this is a key trend that we're seeing with people deciding on how do they deploy and where do they deploy and where do the laws of economics sort of dictate the type of compute provisioning. So what do the laws of the land dictate where data can be housed and where it can't be? So it's all about data sovereignty and security. Finally, the third thing that we talk about in cloud trends is the laws of physics, and that is about, again, data gravity. And so what we're finding today is that the monolithic public cloud isn't the answer to all things. So people now are seeing that data is gravitating towards the edge, be it a wearable, be it an Internet of Things device, whatever it may be, branch office, remote office. So therein lies the opportunity for innovation, and that's where we're seeing, cloud computing getting extended to the edge. Traditional banks are no longer seeing themselves as a bank. What they're seeing themselves as is a technology company with a banking license. And the nuance here now is very different. If you're a technology company with a banking license, then technology is inherent within your offering. The same applications could be in the retail world, in the manufacturing world. Any organization, any enterprise, be it healthcare, so the hospital at home becomes the edge cloud. Manufacturing endpoints and data collection become the endpoints. So you look at transportation, you look at manufacturing, you look at healthcare. These are all going from the core to the clustered to the edge cloud. Our first category, the category that we're known for, is in hyperconvergence. And hyperconvergence looks to collapse that traditional three-tier architecture into a single appliance, be it Android or iOS. So think about that operating system allowing you to then put on applications on top of this that are going to service your enterprise. And so the operating system says that then you can choose any hardware you want to. And we've seen this in the consumer world where people are taking an Android operating system and choosing the hardware that they want to. Hyperconvergence brings both economic value and simplicity to an organization's infrastructure. Where we have been successful is actually looking at how data has gravitated towards the edge, be it to wearables or remote office, branch offices. Let's go back to the laws of physics, and it's about data gravity, but also it's about the atomization of platforms. It's gone from mainframe to Unix to x86, virtualize x86, container technology, and then serverless compute. And so when we look at containerization, it's about miniaturization, and taking VMs today and then getting miniaturized into containers, and that's then allowing compute to be delivered on a much smaller platform, and that's allowing that data gravity and the computation in a much smaller form factor. I think anybody moving into a cloud strategy is going to look at their data and look at those three laws. And then I think it's then the second challenge is how do I design my IT operations and how do I adopt and employ technology that actually gets the best use out of my data, and then how do I deliver that to whoever needs it to make the right information, or get the right information at the right time to make the right decisions. I think these fundamental questions pose the greatest challenges when digitizing your enterprise. As a software company, we want to be able to provide freedom of choice. So the first partnerships are whatever hardware platform you wish to prefer, we would like to have either an integrated offering or a separate software and certified offering for you. The only sort of hyperconverged software player that also partners with VMware, Hyper-V, and has its own hypervisor as well. And so there is a partnership there where we are agnostic.